Okay, on with the gift guide galore week. So the next gift guide I'm going to do, if you missed it, I've already done a parents gift guide. This is going to be the siblings gift guide. If you don't know, I have a brother and a sister, both younger than me. My brother is 2 years younger and my sister is 4 years younger. I really try and think about all of the things that they like or that they're into and sort of tunnel that into whatever gift I'm getting. For example, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I got my brother a bobblehead, a customized bobblehead. I randomly found this online and I thought nobody will appreciate this more than my brother. Sent them the goofiest picture of him that I could find. Customized the shirt to say Muscle Farm because he always wore his Muscle Farm shirt. When he opened this, it was the best ever because it was something that he would have never guessed. It wasn't something that he wanted. He didn't know he wanted, I guess is the way to put that. Ever since then, I just really strive to try and find unique items that are special that I know that they'll appreciate. So I made a list of some things that I think will be cool items to get for a brother or sister, as well as some websites that are definitely worth checking out. So the first thing is the Fujifilm Instax camera. This is like Polaroid 2.0. It's an instant camera, put the film in, take a picture, and it'll instantly print it just like a Polaroid. This is something that I think is just a cool gift, really for anyone, but I can really see it being a special gift for a brother or sister. And then you can take really fun, goofy pictures on Christmas morning, and it's just a really kind of cool, fun gift. It comes in a million different colors, so you can get their favorite color, and it's really like almost retro looking. I like it. I found this really cool place called displate.com, and they have really cool metal paintings. They have different video game characters, they have movie and TV characters, they just have regular art. They're really cool because they're not done on paper and they're not done on wood, so the whole incentive is that you're saving, I think it says 10 trees for every, or you plant 10 trees for every one displate you buy. I found a lot of really cool paintings and styles on Displate, and I've actually gotten a couple of gifts for people this year from there. So I definitely recommend checking that out if your brother or sister likes art, needs something to hang up on the walls. It's a really cool, unique thing. Also, since I'm talking about art, one of my favorite places to get art is, what is it called? Eyes on Walls. Eyes on Walls sells Laura Zombie, which if you've watched my vlogs and you've seen the picture of the cat with its like watercolors and the cat with the machine gun, or the zombie chasing the little pinup girl, that's Laura Zombie. I love her work, and there's a lot of really cool artists on Eyes on Walls. That's definitely a place to check out. My family has a little bit of a tradition on Christmas that started a couple years ago. I'm gonna just do a backstory, and I think that this is something that could be fun for just an entire family. So a couple years ago, my sister got a mini Nerf gun in her stocking, and Kevin and I didn't. I think it was Chelsea, it might have been Kevin, I don't know. One of us got a Nerf gun, and they just went around all Christmas morning shooting each of us with this Nerf gun. And we were all really bummed that none of us got Nerf guns. Next year, I think, Christmas morning we're opening gifts, and my dad just comes out of the kitchen with Nerf guns for everybody, and he just starts throwing them at us, and then we go into this full-on family war with the Nerf guns. And I have to tell you, it was one of the, if not the most fun Christmas I've ever had in my entire life. It was hilarious. Paul was there, Paul got a gun, everyone had a gun, it was so much fun. So that's something I think could be an absolute blast. Maybe not as a main gift, but if you just, it's Christmas morning and you just start a war and just hand out the guns and just start hiding, have your Nerf guns. We had so much fun with that, and I mean, they weren't, like the crazy ultra guns. Every time we were at like Walmart or Target, Paul sees them and he's like, oh, you gotta get that for this year. I'm like, no, I can't. Nobody's gonna remember their Nerf guns. Nobody knows where the little like foam thingies, the bullets are, but that's something that I will always remember, and it was so funny that I think it would be just so much fun to do. Your siblings are just there and you just hand out guns and just go balls to the wall. I'm probably gonna mention this in every single gift guide, but Subscription boxes are also something that's so cool. There's the Popsugar one, which is a really cool one if you have a sister who's into makeup. Birchbox is also a cool one. NerdBox, NerdBlock, and then there's another one that's similar that's like nerdy video game stuff for a brother or a sister. A sock club, you can get different cool socks. You know, like Christmas, you always think like socks is the lamest gift ever. So if you kind of want to play on that, they do sock subscription boxes where they're like cool socks that you look forward to getting every month. That's an option. But I always recommend looking up cool subscription box companies because you can find really interesting stuff. Mantry is another one that I've reviewed before that's really cool and comes with a whole bunch of different manly style foods and sauces and all sorts of stuff from different places in the United States. Just lots of different ones to look for. If in doubt, I always think that subscription boxes are a really cool thing. I also wrote down a couple of games that I thought would be cool gifts. And then the last thing that I saw that I thought was really hilarious was actually on Etsy, and it just said world's okayest sister, and then they also had world's okayest brother. Oh, and then I had one more thing from Uncommon Goods. I mentioned Uncommon Goods before, a great site to look for, but there was one thing in particular that I thought would be a cool gift if your brother or sister really likes or has beer in the fridge regularly. They have these things called Bottle Loft, where it's essentially these magnetic strips that you would stick to the top of the fridge, and then the bottles of beer stick to it, so they're kind of like up and out of the way. I thought it was so cool looking, so I think that'd be like a really interesting kind of neat gift. You can always also find something that's more customized. Etsy is a great place to look for this. If you look up just customizable things, you can get really cool wine glasses, you can get just like tumblers, you can get decals. I love decals in my house, and so that's another thing if they need art. Decals are so cool, and you can pretty much get anything as a decal. So those are my ideas for siblings. Let me know your thoughts, what you are planning to get. Maybe not what you're planning to get a sibling, what you've gotten your brother or sister in the past. Great places to look for gifts in your opinion. I love to hear it all. Thumbs up anything you see so it can go to the top so we can all look at these places and get more ideas. Specific Etsy shops, anything like that. I'm game to hear everything you guys have to say because I think you guys are great contributors and I want to know what your ideas are. All right, so that's about it. I will see you later.